So there's my rock pile from picking up trees. Right here and right here was already cleared. I have cleared from here back into the woods. All of those trees, that's about 12 or 14 trees piled up there. Hopefully by the end of Saturday I'll be way back in there. It doesn't look like much, but that's probably 8 or 10 trees. I got all this right here in an arc. Those trees started getting bigger, so I wanted to keep making progress. So I just took out the little ones, and there's 2 or 3 more piled up over there that you can't see. I also got my solar panels up to charge my battery, so I have lights in the Connex. So this is how some of these trees can come down. So that one is split down there at the bottom. So what I'm going to try to do, if I try to push both of them at the same time, it's probably not going to work. So what I'm going to try to do is split them. Catch it on my hook up there so I can kind of control it. Now you'll see a lot of these little ones like this will just snap off. Nope, this one's too green. Nope, not gonna snap, of course. Burn piles down to just the new stuff now and a few stumps from the old stuff. Got quite a bit cleared today. Still got a couple more hours to go. I'm way back in the woods to the creek. But I gotta take a break. I'm just tired. So I've got probably 1/3 of an acre cleared right now, give or take. So I got cleared all the way down to the Wet Water Creek, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see in the failing light, but that's the creek. It splits the 2 lots. So this was woods when I got here this morning. And now it's completely cleared out. I can get back and forth to the shipping container, no issue. Those 2 trees right there were Siamese twins. Their roots were connected together at the bottom, so it took me an hour to get it down. I had to basically dig till there was a giant crater, and I still didn't get it all to the burn pile, but light's fading and I'm ready to go home. It's been a long day. Burn pile is almost nothing. What's burning now is the trees, those Siamese trees that I just put on it. Man, I can't wait till we get out here and we can watch the sunset. Ugh. What a day. Whew. What a day. It was all woods when I got here this morning. About 10, 11 hours later, all cleared out. I actually messed up. I kind of cleared in a direction we don't need. That stake is the property marker between this lot and that lot. And right there is where we want the house. 180 degrees. That's where the tractor is. So I guess I inadvertently cleared that way a little bit. So, the creek is way over there down the hill. So I need to start working my way up here. And the good news is, this is all just brush and small trees. I'm gonna have this cleared out in a day. By the end of this week, I'll have all this cleared out. There's only a couple of really big trees in the way. So, straight there is the road. Where the truck is where I come in on the zigzag driveway. But we can cut the driveway down that way. So, I actually need to be working my way this way. Because the property goes way back up in here. Somebody's already marked all the property line. And it goes way back there. Probably 200 feet. Important. Here's the cleared spot. That's where I was standing in the last video. Okay, this is where the house is gonna go. Straight back there. So, I don't know, maybe 50 or 100 feet from the property corner. That's the highest point. That is the creek down there. That's probably at least 100 feet from where I'm standing. This is the bald spot on that thing, and the property line is right there on the edge of that bald spot. This is the already cleared spot. There's the Connex. I'm gonna walk up here to where we want it to go. This is the highest elevation of all 3 lots. This is all the trees there are. I literally just knocked all those down with a bucket. I just drove over the top of them so that I could get a good view. That's pretty much the only trees that are up here. There's like 3 actual big ones. All right. So for point of reference, that right there is the corner. It's at least 30 feet away from me. This is where the house is gonna go. This is the highest elevation point, right here. Everything else goes downhill. None of these trees are more than 20-minute long trees. None of these. There is a clump of trees right there that'll probably be 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But pretty much all the trees are just these little tiny ones. This big guy, I don't know. He may take a couple of hours, but we'll see. But this is basically where we're gonna put the house. Right here. And I'll have this cleared by the end of Saturday. Maybe not that big guy. I may save him for a different time, but I'll have all these little trees out of here by the end of Saturday for sure. And again, through there is the property where the corners are. And you can maybe see that white spot back there is a house, but it's at least 200 feet from where I'm standing. So I'll show you another view whenever I get all this stuff cleared out. But if I walk over this way, where I knock down those little trees, you can kind of start to see. So it looks like that tree may have to go, that big one down there, because it's blocking our view. As I get more trees cleared, I'll be able to see. So this is walking down the hill toward the cleared spot. And this is just grass. That's all it is. It's just grass. And then these tiny little trees. I've already got at least a half an acre cleared right here. At least. I mean, I cleared down in there. Those trees would take 5 minutes if I wanted to knock them down. It's cleared way over there, and I can take down some of those trees so that we have a better sunset. And the road is probably 400, 500 feet down there. Try to get here before the failing light. The big tree in that picture, that purple post is the corner between the 2 lots. So I got from here to there back cleared today. So I got probably 20 trees. There was a bunch of trees in here. I left that big one. There was even 2 or 3 trees growing around the big one. I broke them off. when they're clumped together like that, they're nearly impossible. I just popped out 4 right here before I called it a night. But that is the property line, the corner of the property line. I got all the way back in here cleared today. Nice rock pile because I didn't feel like dealing with those. I got probably 10 trees cleared back in here. A bunch of little clumps of trees all in here. There's a few big ones, but so the right there where the dark line is, that's where the hill crowns down to the creek. That is everything I got cleared today. I got quite a bit done in the 7 or 8 hours I was up here. I don't even think I was up here 8 hours. So I'm back up against woods. I got this whole spot cleared today, all the way down and around. Burn pile's going pretty good. Monday, I should be able to get all of those trees. There's only 2 big ones. All the other ones are just little tiny ones. And then there's one big one right there. But I mean, I'm pretty close. I'd say 3/4 of the way cleared the house spot. Cleared, not leveled or graded or any of that stuff. But man, I got a lot done today. Sun's setting right, I'm standing right where probably the laundry room will be. So that rock pile over there in the distance, that is the original cleared spot. You know, I inadvertently cleared down there, but time to call it a night. Oh, can't quite see the orb of the sun, but all of these trees are going. So I am standing at the northwest corner of the house. So there's the property line. It is 20 feet from this corner of the house. We're planning to put an 8-foot fence there, which will come up at, about that high. And 115 feet in the distance is the northeast corner, and there is the southeast corner. So we've got, I guess, about 4 feet of slope between the two, and it kind of crowns right there. So my plan is to cut that crown out, move that dirt over here, and build up this side about 2 foot. We'll see how that gets us. So the other corner is right there. It's 40 feet away from where I'm standing. So that is kind of a little wet water creek that goes down over that way. So the hill crowns down. And when I get all those trees out of the way, it's going to be a pretty view. I have about an acre cleared. Had to stop burning because there's a burn ban. So the giant pile of trees over there is what I cleared today. I guess I got about 10 trees out of this area to give me plenty of room to work on the house. And I still need to get that tree, those 2 little trees right there, and that clump of trees right there. And that'll give me plenty of space to work on the house. But It is cleared. Get my stake. Just meander over here to the center part of the house. See, this spot was already cleared. Somebody started digging down, and this is solid rock. I mean, that's bedrock. I guess that's why they stopped. So even if I wanted to cut the hill too deep, I can't, because I'll hit bedrock pretty soon. And this over here is super rocky. This is the rockiest part of the whole lot so far. But I am standing in the middle of the house where the living room and dining room will have giant picture windows. Those two big trees right in the center of the view, they're gonna go. I just didn't want to mess with them. This is what's gonna be our view. And that little guy, he's going soon. It'll be really pretty when I get all those over there cleared, because then you'll be able to see the sun setting from the dining room and the kitchen. I think that view over there is pretty as well. Just can't really see much of it because I haven't cleared anything. All that's just little scrub oaks and stuff. There's not much there. I could probably do that in a couple days. Such a pretty view. Very happy with our lot selection.